What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show. I am your host, Dante. We are back with another video, and here to once again talk about Shankar, the self-proclaimed generational talent. If there's one thing this man can really do better than most creatives in Hollywood or whatever, is how to jerk himself off daily and pat himself on the back. I'm sorry to be raunchy, but that is a fact. Now, we have all heard, you guys saw my video, my short a few days ago, talking about Shankar owning the rights, the IP rights to create either live action or animation Duke Nukem. The Duke Nukem fandom, they are not too happy right now. See right here, Devil May Cry and Castlevania show producer Shankar acquired Duke Nukem rights. Shankar says he recently acquired the right to make a Duke Nukem show from Gearbox. And like I said, the fans, seeing that whatever Shankar touches turns to absolute dog water, don't like it. And you guys know my opinion about the Shankar, universe of Devil May Cry, and I absolutely hate it. I personally feel that the people who really like the Devil May Cry Netflix version are either normies to the Devil May Cry lore fandom, and they never really played the games, or they just played Devil May Cry 5 and were just like, ooh, this is very much like the game. Never really got into the franchise, just played part 5, or either played part 5 after watching the animation and said, oh my god, it's almost accurate. Crazy, okay? I feel the hardcore DMC fans are not fans of the trash that is Devil May Cry, the animation on Netflix. Now, it also turns out that Shankar is also potentially in talks of actually getting Berserk. Comicbook.com. Netflix Devil May Cry creator Shankar talks potential Berserk adaptation. Lore equals change. Shankar has dropped a controversial Berserk take. Now, don't freak out, fam. Don't freak out. I know we don't want him touching any other IPs, but this is just a potential. But the way things are, I would not be surprised that he actually gets his hands on Berserk. I won't be surprised, but I'm hoping it doesn't happen. Before I continue, make sure you guys do me a favor, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, a comment to engage in conversation. Make sure you guys subscribe for more controversial topics in anime, manga, gaming, nerd, geek culture. You guys are awesome. Let's get into it. And it turns out that Shankar, the generational talent that he is also on social media attacking the fans who are criticizing his lame and, let's be honest, rage-baiting behavior. And it's become so bad that people who actually were kind of his supporters are turning their backs on him because they're just like, okay, all right, we get it, whatever, but this is too much. It's way too much. It says, okay, so in the past, has been more than happy to discuss his love for Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, gaining some controversy recently thanks to a wild statement. Talking to social media, Shankar threw a wild curveball at anime fans when it came to his potential take on Kentaro Miura's epic dark anime franchise. Yeah, whatever he gets his hands on, okay, he changes. In case you guys have not noticed, okay, it becomes somewhat or really unrecognizable, changing the lore, like Devil May Cry, where if you remember Devil May Cry 1 and 3, right? Okay, in part 1, Mundus was the big bad. Dante was, on the island, and, and then Mundus was behind everything, basically, and Dante was out to end up, ending him. Virgil being possessed by Mundus, right? And the end of Devil May Cry 3, Virgil wanted to show that he can be, or is as powerful as Mundus, taking on Mundus, because that's what his father Sparta did. They were not servants or to Mundus. In the animation, Virgil is happily serving Mundus as he goes into the demon world to save demon demon refugees working for Mundus. It's insane. Okay. Recently, Shankar talked to the outlet Esquire about his latest animated adaptation, while also sharing some spicy statements regarding his potential take on Guts and Company. In the latest social media post, Addy sent waves through the anime community by stating, "Berserk equals mine, lore equals change, guts equals Addy Shankar." Self-insert. He's so freaking lame. Dogs is so lame. Oh my god. Why are you putting this man on a pedestal? To the nerd and geek community, why are you putting this guy on the pedestal? I don't understand. This guy is extremely freaking lame. Addy Shankar. Self-insert. Like, obviously, it's rage baity and he's trying to get you guys pissed, but why? While Shankar didn't mention a potential Berserk adaptation in his recent interview, we here at Comicbook.com has spoken with Addy years ago about the possibility, and he had plenty to say. Oh my god. I truly don't understand why people love him so much. Like, it's not like whatever he's producing is groundbreaking anything. Like, it's just mediocre at best. I know you don't say, well, Dante, what if you made nothing? I know that. I don't make what he makes. Sure, I don't have the budget or the people backing me to create content like that. Wish I did, but I don't. But let's be real here. He's not making anything groundbreaking. The Devil May Cry animation wasn't that great. Even if it wasn't based off the video game, it really was not that good. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck here, bro. Y'all are just at this point glazing the man. That's all it is.
Enemy spotted.
So yeah, he could potentially, I mean, he's talking about it. He loves anime. He loves Berserk, and your favorite Berserk could possibly end up in the hands of Addy Shankar. Now, let's go on to his X post, right? It all starts off with this by Salty, whatever his name is, right? Guy has a pretty decent following, right? It says, dude is making his own Facebook reaction gifs of himself. He's so lame, which is what he does. Addy Shankar goes into people's comments section, whether they are popular or not, and he comments, says, I am the generational talent. And then he drops gifs of himself, which, next level trolling. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Next level trolling. But this guy said this comment, and then Addy Shankar responds by saying this dude looks like AI from 2 years ago and tried to draw a 2011 YouTuber from memory. He's a Temu Markiplier with dial-up energy. He's the AOL brand deal going salty something. You should watch this to level yourself up. And then I guess tags one of his videos or a video, which is just bananas. Like, when has ever attacking the fan base worked for anybody? Look at any franchise where, I mean, yes, I usually do praise anime and manga for doing something similar, but they don't outright attack. They usually just like say, oh, I'm gonna do whatever I want, yada, yada, yada. They don't really outright attack the fans. They just say, I'm gonna do what I want to do. If you don't like it, that's fine. This guy was just like, yeah, you bro, what are you doing? You're Temu. Like, this is crazy. This doesn't work in the West. Attacking the fan base, attacking people online does not freaking work. And for a guy who's self-proclaimed generational talent, seems to not be so smart. So this is his post, and people aren't feeling it. People are not feeling it. People like 27K following, averaging 7K likes per tweet. Just let it go, bro. It's over. Followers mean nothing to me. Likes mean nothing to me. I am generational talent. I am academic. Shut up, dude. Just shut up, dude. well, you're not very good at whatever the hell you're doing because I have no idea who you are. Nah, bro, you're a generational mistake. Calling yourself a generational talent immediately discredits you from being one. This is kind of cringe. You're a generational loser, LMFAO. You take credit for other people's hard work, which is facts. He's not creating original content. He is taking stuff that has been created and perfected, worked on for years, decades even. Like Devil May Cry has been out for decades. Berserk out for decades. Castlevania out for decades. He's not creating original content. He's taking something someone else worked on, put their blood, sweat, and tears in, and said, yeah, look at me. I made the animation. I am God's gift to mankind. That is what he's essentially doing, and people are literally glazing this man. Like he is the messiah of the nerd and geek culture kingdom. Like, I just don't understand. He knows he can't create his own content, and maybe he can. I don't know. Maybe what it looks like, I don't think he can do that great of it. He takes other people's work and just says, I'm king. And y'all let him rock, bro. It's crazy to me, dude. It is crazy. Generational talent would make their own stuff. And maybe he has. I don't know. But I don't think he has created his own stuff. And if he has created his own stuff, it's not as popular as the stuff he is taking from other creatives. Let's keep it a buck. Okay? Okay, you take credit for other people's hard work. Yeah, you have a generational talent to take great IPs and turn them into crap that requires talent, but not the good one. Generational loser, more like, wow, this is pathetic. Is your talent in a room with us right now? I hope they see this, bro. Netflix. People who are generational talent don't call themselves generational talent. The most famous thing about you is the IPs other people made. Bro, they are going ham. Generational talent. Sure, buddy. They just don't like this guy. This is the saddest thing I think I've seen in my life. It's very obvious likes means something to you. Facts. And it keeps going. You are so cringe, dude. And it goes on and on and on. His followers saw this comment, and I'm sure people who follow Salty, whatever, were just like, okay, bro, you rage baiting, you're a troll, but dude, you actually genuinely freaking suck. Create your own stuff instead of taking other people's content. Dude, it's enough. You're not generational talent. You take other people's work and brag about it. You suck. You suck. I'm sorry. And the comment section has proven that to be true. But yeah, you guys know my thoughts. How do you guys feel about Eddie Shankar trolling, rage baiting, and everything else? You guys know my thoughts. What are yours? Drop them down below in the comment section. Make sure you guys subscribe for more controversial topics in anime, manga, gaming, nerd, and geek culture. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Goodbye.